Hey, we here are the Butcher Babies. I'm Chris. I play drums in the band.
I'm Carla, and I'm one of the two vocalists in Butcher Babies.
Rock and roll.
Well, what brings us to the Mayhem Festival? Let's see. They asked us to go on this tour, and they said they would really be willing to pay us. And we said, well, why the hell not? Let's go on Mayhem for the summer. The biggest touring metal festival
on planet Earth.
Why not? I can't think of a better way to spend my summer. I don't think he could either. So
and
here we are.
There is no better way than Mayhem. So that's why we're here. We love it. We're playing in front of tons and tons of people every day. They're great, and we're having a great time, and so are they. Everybody's getting rowdy out there, so it's a lot of fun.
It is our first Mayhem Festival. We feel really lucky to be here, and we have a great time slot. We play at 3 o'clock in the afternoon almost every day. That's, everyone's here by that time, and they're ready to get dirty in the pit, so it's perfect time.
Yeah.
Hopefully, in a couple years from now, we'll be on that main stage, maybe opening up that bad boy, right?
Hopefully, yes. Let's do it.
Babies has been a band for about 3.5, 4 years now. Heidi and I have actually been working together for over 5 years now. We played in a punk rock cover band together, and we decided we wanted to form our own project that was original, and we loved metal, so we wanted to be a heavy metal band. And we found 3 awesome guys, and like I said, 3.5 years later, we are just incredibly happy to be doing what we're doing.
Well, we have a brand new album that just came out July 9th on Century Media Records. It's called Goliath, and it was a great process, a writing process. I mean, as a band for the last 3.5 years or so, I mean, we've been all in the studio nonstop, writing as much as we can, touring as much as we can, and a lot, just trying to make the best record that we possibly, felt that we could.
Yeah, we work really well together. From the moment that we stepped in a room together the first time, we've always worked well together. And when we were creating our album, we have an EP out, but the EP was, a small thing, but your debut album, pretty big thing. And we all have different tastes in metal, so we were a little bit, worried about how we were going to fit everything that we love onto this album. It was important to us to get everyone's voice heard on it. I love the old metal like Slayer and old Metallica and Pantera. Chris here loves Marilyn Manson and new metal. Heidi loves new metal. Henry, our guitar player, loves Meshuggah, and our bass player loves stuff like Cannibal Corpse. So we wanted all those elements on the album, and we were able to do it sitting in a room with each other for 8 to 10 hours a day, 6 weeks, recording and doing pre-production and everything. And we're so proud of the album and what came out. It's a very unique sounding album. It sounds like Butcher Babies. It is Butcher Babies, and we're just stoked.
More than happy.
Yeah,
right.
Besides the fact that we love our album, we're stoked because it seems like other people seem to like it too. I mean, I think that we were number 1 on the Heat Seekers chart for new artists. We were number 12 on the hard rock charts, number 31 on all the rock charts, which is really cool because that's stuff like Paramore and very radio-friendly rock stuff. That was a huge honor. And 107 on the Billboard chart. So our album is doing really, really well. It's selling really well, and we're constantly bombarded with tweets and Facebook messages from our fans that absolutely love it. So we can't keep the smiles off our faces.
That's right. Well, I think the moment for me was when my bass player showed up to rehearsal, and he has Sirius Satellite, XM Satellite in his car, and Liquid Metal was playing, and this is when Jose was back in the day. He came up to band practice, and he was bumping it, and it was on Liquid Metal that day. He got there, I was there first, and then he pulled up right there, and it was just like, I heard it, and I was like, what? And he cranks it, and he's like, yeah, we were just rocking out together. So that was my experience for first time hearing it on, the radio, our music. So that was exciting to me.
Same. I mean, we've all, Jose at Liquid Metal and Octane has just been amazing to us. From our first little crappy single he played to Goliath, which is, produced by one of the biggest names in metal, Josh Wilbur, who did Lamb of God and Gojira. I mean, he's supported us from the beginning. So, and to hear I Smell a Massacre, I think that was the first one on Liquid Metal. It's just, it gives you chills because, I was a huge fan of metal when I was a kid, and I remember, taping with my little tape deck, the metal channels and trying to get my favorite songs out.
I did that too.
And it's so cool to finally hear, something that you wrote on the radio. I hope that feeling never goes away. I hope that's always a new feeling for us when we hear something that we wrote on the radio.
For surprise on the road, for this tour, I feel that we've been around for a little while, but I mean we've done a couple other nice big tours, and just the whole this is a real metal crowd that we're actually playing in front of. And we have been everybody is just so receptive to the music, loving it every day. And we weren't sure how it was going to be when we first, got on the tour. And we just knew we were going to get up there and kick as much ass as we could every day. And, it's just been a great, great feeling. It's not like I'm surprised, because I know that we all get up there and, kick so much butt. But it's just, you're kind of like, oh, what are they going to think? But again, it's like, well, we're doing what we do and we love what we do. I don't know, that's kind of something for me. I don't know if you can explain that better, Carla.
I'll be honest, I was really nervous to go on this tour because it is a genuine metal festival and we are a real metal band, but we've got a lot of haters on the internet, and there's a lot of people who believe that we're just a gimmick band and that we're not a real metal band, and so I was a little nervous about how the reception would be. When we get up there, is there going to be anybody in front of the stage? Are they going to be booing us? What's going to happen? But as soon as we walk on that stage every day, it is packed. People as far as you can see, and we have gotten no negativity at all, because people realize when they see our live performance that we are, like I said, a real metal band. We're not a gimmick band. We're not up there, trying to be two sexy broads and I don't know, it's just, this is what we've wanted to do since we were kids, and we're out here doing it, and people are supporting it, and it's the best feeling. When you buy Goliath, read the lyrics to the songs in the album. Heidi and I spent a great deal of time on our lyrics. We don't just arbitrarily write things. Everything comes from a very close place to us, and we write about all different kinds of things. A common theme is things that frighten us, that scare us, whether that be an external thing or an internal thing. And there's a song about a relationship that kind of faded away, but more so it's about personal struggles that we've been through. Heidi and I grew up very differently. She grew up Mormon in Utah, and I grew up, half black kid in Detroit that was just, in a very racially divided neighborhood. But we both have the same feelings about a lot of things, and our writing process is so organic. We can finish each other's sentences. We do have a couple songs that are just...
That's for sure. You guys definitely finish each other's sentences.
We do. We have a couple songs about serial killers that are, not quite as heavy as the personal things that we write about. But we love writing about serial killers as well.
Serial killers not as heavy as your...
No, it's not. You're a woman. You know how it is to be a girl. We just want to say thank you for being our fan for the last 3.5, 4 years. We came from nothing, and now we're on the Mayhem Festival, and we just feel so lucky to be at the place that we're at right now. And go get Goliath. It's for you.
Yes, do it. Thank you guys so much.